No further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Objection!
Oh, shit. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I didn't. Alright, let's go. It's time to pack her up, bro. I'm sick of her. Oh, you're speaking in tongues. Like, she got the mafia, bro. Like, court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Today will be the final day of the trial. I hope both the prosecution and the defense will be able to present decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement. In yesterday's session, the defense presented us with a new theory for this case. He claims that the scene of the crime was in fact Studio 2. Today, I will call on people present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. From their testimonies, the truth will become clear. Very well. Edgeworth seems to be a bit on edge today. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution calls Mrs. D. Vasquez to the stand. Ms. D. Vasquez is the producer who was present in the Studio 2 trailer that day. I can't wait to see her crash out. She over here got this stoic attitude like you just so cold. I got the mafia on my back. Okay, well, I can't wait to see you crash out. See how nonchalant you is in a minute. Will the witness state her name and occupation? D. Vasquez. I am a producer for Global Studios. On the day of the murder, you were in the trailer. You were in trailer Studio 2. As everyone here knows, yes. I dislike needless banter. If you must pontificate, do it when I'm not here. Niggas is trying me today. Fuck, nigga. Niggas been trying me since this trial. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please give the court your testimony concerning the day of the murder. Nick, I know she did it. Make her pay. Right. If she's guilty, I'll catch her with her pants down, so to speak. Yo. I entered the trailer, a little before noon. The meeting began at 12 sharp and ended at 4. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 1. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. At 2:30, we took a 15-minute break in the meeting. Sal and I ate T-bone steaks on a table in front of the trailer. We found Hammer's body later when we all went to Studio 1. That's all. Okay. I have a question about one part of your testimony. You were fatigued, so you had Sal take you? The van. In the van at Studio 2. I had him take me in that. I thought it might be risky to walk with that monkey's head toppling over. Okay. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination? It's the final battle, Nick. Let's do it. Okay. Right, enter the trailer a little before noon. We're gonna get at 12 sharp, ended at 4. Should be rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio 2. We're gonna question her on this. And when exactly was that? I've forgotten. Maybe you could try remembering? No. The meeting ended at 4, and this rehearsal was scheduled for 5. I would think it was between those times. You would think? Come on, all you did was state the obvious, Edgeworth. See, so Sal take me. 2:30, we took a 15-minute break. And T-bone steaks on the table in the front of the trailer. Hold on. You had Sal take you? What does that mean? It means what I just said. I had Sal take me in the Studio 2 van. Oh, right. And what were you doing during that time? Don't hit your desk. It irritates me. Yeah, smack that desk again. Like, who the fuck? Yeah, Mr. Wright. Oops. Yeah, look at your goofy ass. It was a 15-minute break. Okay. Let's see what we got. We got a lot more shit. got the van. Manila used this van to drive Vasquez to Studio One after meeting the trailer. After the meeting in the trailer, the bones, sleeping pills, the accident. I don't know. I don't think these like do anything for us no more. Honestly, like the evidence we had before, they might though. So let me just look. Do you have someone who can verify this? Sal? No, I mean someone else. One person is enough. She committed murder during that break. She wouldn't have time to eat a T-bone steak. That's some evidence that she didn't eat the steak. Well, Nick, find anything? I kind of wish she said a little more. It's hard. I think she's pretty used to being the boss. But I'm sure you'll find some contradiction when she says somewhere.
Objection!
That is it. Oh my gosh. Okay, so that was where they ate at. Because there was nothing on the plate. There was no bones or nothing on the plate. I see it now. Okay. Ha! As I thought. You claim you ate a T-bone steak. But I say you did not. What's this now, Mr. Wright? Look at this. It's a plate. This plate was on the table in the employee area. As you can see, a large bone has been left behind. Mr. Wright, need I remind you, it was a T-bone steak? So where's the bones at, buddy? Exactly my point. Remember, if you will, Miss Vasquez and Mr. Manila ate at a table outside the trailer. Where's the bones? They're not there. Yet there were no bones left on the plates. The plates were bare. Ugh, I ain't see that face before. Miss Vasquez, tell me how a person can eat a T-bone steak. Niggas was nibbling on bones. He was doing like Flapjack was doing, just biting bones, just big teeth, and not leave the bone. I think I know how. You ate the bone too. Ate a boneless steak. Didn't eat the steak. You didn't eat any of the steak during the break. You took your steak and threw it somewhere. You took your steak and threw it somewhere, like that incinerator. Yeah. I see. Then what was Miss Vasquez doing during her break? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? Meeting the Steel Samurai, picking on Salmonella. She was meeting with the Steel Samurai. Order. Are you saying? Yes, Your Honor. As Miss Vasquez left the trailer to eat her steak, she ran into the Steel Samurai. And then you did it. You killed him with your own hands. She getting that teeth. But Mr. Wright, isn't that a little presumptuous?
Objection!
Objection! What kind of stunt are you trying to pull, Wright? Let him claim what he wants. You say I did it? Yes. Fascinating. And here I was worrying that today would be as boring as all the rest. Very well. Let us have our battle of wits, you and I. Any day, Vasquez. Yes, sir. Phoenix, I ain't shying away from her, bro. Let's go. I see you gritting your teeth. You was just worried. Good luck, Nick. Let's see. What was that murder weapon again? Oh, yes, the samurai spear. Yes. I am, as you can see, a woman of petite stature. How could I possibly use that heavy spear as a weapon? Maybe you got your men to do it. I think you would have had a great difficulty using that weapon. Pretty much anyone would. Ha. You see? You would still have something to do with the murder, even if it was your man. Yes. However, that has no bearing on this case. Meaning? The samurai spear was not the murder weapon. Oh? Hold on, you shocking me, nigga, shit. What is the meaning of this? The spear was found lying next to the victim's body. I have proof, Your Honor. I prove that the samurai spear was not used as a murder weapon. Because the spear was duct tape, like it wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't durable enough.
Take that!
I present my proof, the so-called murder weapon. But that is the murder weapon. Not so fast. Remember that the spear broke during the morning action scene run-through, but someone fixed the spear. It was the security lady. She fixed it with duct tape. Yeah, duct tape not gonna cut it, but that didn't look like duct tape that was wrapped around, I ain't gonna lie. Now tell me, how is it possible for someone to stab a man who was wearing a thick costume with this through the chest? That is true. It just didn't look like duct tape, it looked like something stronger. Order! Order! Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? Think about what you're... Silence. I'm the one testifying here, and I will be heard. They keep fucking holding me. They just keep trying me in this weak-ass fucking trial. I'm gonna fucking air everybody out in this... Are you quite sane? Are you even aware of what you're saying? If the samurai spear was not the murder weapon, then pray tell what was. How was the hammer killed? Well, Mr. Wright, can you tell us what weapon was used to kill Mr. Wright? I cannot, but I will say I can. Would I make a claim like that if I couldn't tell you what the murder weapon was? I'm afraid your confidence can sometimes be unfounded, Mr. Wright. Nigga, stop it. Stop it. When? Nigga, I've been putting in work. I mean, I have been fucking this trial up a little bit. This? Okay, that's what they wanted me to do. I wasn't sure. But you know, I knew, but I just wasn't sure. What is this? Why is that Jack? Why? That's Jack Hammer standing at the top of the stairs. Order, order. If I cannot have order, this child will be suspended. Oh, this nigga not playing. Mr. Wright, what is this all about? This photograph is from 5 years ago. There's an unfortunate accident at Global Studios. This is a photo of that very accident. Not a word of this was leaked to the outside. It was a close-kept secret at the studios. What does this have to do with the current case? Mr. Edgeworth, you still can't see it? See the fallen man in this photo? See how the fence post pierced him through the chest? What are you saying? Yes. What happened 5 years ago has happened again. How do we know that, though? Mr. Wright, continue. It's 2:30 p.m. on the day of the murder. Miss D. Vasquez meets Jack Hammer outside the Studio 2 trailer. Then she did it. She pushed Mr. Hammer off the stairs onto the fence. Just like Mr. Hammer had done himself 5 years ago. Though whether she did it on purpose or by accident, I cannot say. What you got to say about that? In other words, the victim, Mr. Hammer, he died in the same way he caused another man to die? 5 years ago? Precisely. Ironic, isn't it? Oh, very creative, Mr. Wright. I could use a man like you on my script writing staff. You ain't gonna be writing nothing else. You better be writing in jail. See how you do that. You deny that what I say is true? Mr. Wright, let's say for the sake of argument that Hammer died at the trailer, as you say. Yet the body was at Studio 1, was it not? And in the evil magistrate's costume, no less. Are you claiming that I carried the body to Studio 1 and returned to the trailer all in the space of... I mean, you have a car. I mean, I'm assuming that's why you told Sal to drive you. It's not that crazy for Sal to drive your ass over there, drive back, and y'all are good. And put the costume on and y'all are good. Like, what? How could I dispose of the body? The break-in in the meeting lasted 15 minutes, yeah. Could Jack Hammer have been pushed off the stairs to his death, then carried to Studio 1 and placed aside his costume? There wasn't enough time. Indeed, y'all niggas are idiots. Well, Mr. Wright, how could she have done that? That's easy, bro. Watch out. She had another way, bro. She had another way to carry the body other than with her own hands. For instance, actually, for that matter, there's no need for her to do the D in 15 minutes. And there was a way for you to carry that body. Let's go. Hurry up. That's easy. Interesting. Let's hear it. Let's wrap this up. That's easy, bro. Come on. Miss Vasquez, you carried the body to Studio 1. And you used the studio van to do it. Yep. That's all right. Come on, bro. You already said you went to Studio One. You fucked up. Recall your testimony. There was to be a rehearsal afterwards, so we went to Studio One. I was fatigued, so I had Sal take me. There's a van there, right? I had Sal drive me. Yep. You used the van to carry the body to Studio One. And then before everyone else got there, you put the body into magistrate costume. What, nigga, what? Hold on, right. Don't forget it was Salmonella that drove the van. Are you suggesting that Mr. Manila was a conspirator? Absolutely. Of course, Salmonella has to have been a conspirator. The body had to be placed in the van and put in the costume. There's no way Miss Vasquez could have done that alone. I mean, she do got her men with her too, right? But she tried to slime us out with. Also, don't forget that they had to dispose of the Steel Samurai costume. They had to, because it was covered in Mr. Hammer's blood. They probably burned it in that small incinerator. Yep. Well, Miss Vasquez, shall I continue? Well, you about to crash out? What you about to do? No need. You're smarter than you look, Mr. Right. I lose. You win. It was fun. Oh, no crash out? Hey, he's taking it like a champ, at least. You can take this out. I win? So, what happened next? Don't question mark me, motherfucker. Let me know. Would you have anything to say, buddy? What would you like me to say? Huh? Like, crash out, get mad, sir. Eyes popping out. Just, something, like, crash out a little bit. Let me. I lost something like that. I just said that. Yeah, Phoenix, I don't know what you... Wait, so you mean D. Vasquez? It was you. You killed Jackhammer. Why is everybody being so fucking silent, yo? Somebody speak. Who can say? Huh? Are you sure I did, Mr. Right? We just engaged in a battle of wits. And the result of that battle, you proved the possibility that I murdered Hammer. Right. But that is only a possibility. So there's one of two things. It's either you gonna sit here and tell me that your men killed him instead of you, which would still make you a killer because you assigned them to. Or you're gonna say that Salmonella did it. Which, I don't know. Proof is another thing altogether. You lack decisive proof, Mr. Right. What? Order. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? Of course, it's as the witness says. Certainly, it does seem very likely she did it, but, there's no proof. Goddamn, Edgeworth, you looking so sorry, man. I can't lie to you, bro. You looking so sorry, bro. Edgeworth isn't sure. Well, I came here as a witness today. If you've no more questions, I'll be leaving. Or, what do I do now? Testify again. I'd like you to testify again. Testify again. No one to give up, Mr. Wright. You just said you lost. Like, where the fuck did this come from? Think about it. Even if I were to testify again, what's the point? I can only say what I said before. The truth, Mr. Wright. I've already said all there is to say. What would happen if I said it again? You'd ask me the same questions, get the same answers. A waste of time. Damn! To come so far only to fail. Bro, we're not done here. Like, what the fuck? We just had her corner. What the fuck is this random ass switch up? As it seems there are no further questions, I would like to end the cross-examination of the witness, Miss Vasquez.
Objection!
Oh, shit. Yes, Mr. Edgeworth? I was hoping to come up with a question while I was objecting, Your Honor. I did. Listen, Edgeworth, talk to me. Listen, bro, it's not that I dislike you, but these niggas came and hyped you up to the max. Like, this nigga Gumshoe was hyping you up. I mean, it is Gumshoe, but he was hyping you up. A couple of niggas was hyping you up. Even Phoenix himself was hyping you up. You've proved through these trials that you are sorry as hell, my nigga. I don't know if that's your character, but bro, we gotta lock in, bro. That's not it, bro. I see. Very well.
Objection!
Your Honor. Alright, you got something this time, right? I request that the witness testify again. Why do you want her to testify again? Isn't this giving you a dub? You are the prosecutor, are you not? Why are you badgering me? I'm your witness. I just want to hear your testimony again. Does this make any sense to you, Your Honor? I don't see that we have anything to gain by repeating the last several minutes. Mr. Edgeworth, I too see little point in making Miss Vasquez repeat herself. What exactly did you want her to testify about? Well, yes. And indeed, verily I say ergo. I want to hear about what happened after they found the body. After they found the body? Very well. The witness will testify to the court concerning this matter. Nick, why did Edgeworth... Who knows? You probably realized she did it too. But, wasn't he the one that said he always gets a guilty verdict? After all that. Edgeworth, what did you want, man? What did you want, man? I just called you sorry, bro, but like, you trying to help us? Like, would you turn in a leaf or something? I was with Sal and Old Bag, the security lady, when we found the body. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. The security lady, Old Bag, was quite agitated, pointing at Powers, saying he did it. I asked to be left out of the proceedings. I went back to the trailer to get my script and direction notes. Then I went home. I see no issues raised by assessment. This right. Wait, hold on. First of all, you needed the script. You didn't have your script. You literally asked this nigga Sal to get your script. So you didn't have it. But how can we present that? I don't think we can. So I don't think I'm on to something, but like, that sounds odd to me. Like, she went to go get her script. All right, whatever. Matter of fact, I'm gonna question her on that. Immediately question her on that. The script and your direction notes. Yes, they're quite valuable. It wouldn't do to have them stolen. No, I guess not. Yeah, we're pressing that harder. Wait a second. I thought you came to the studio exactly. Or wait. Oh, this is something else. I thought you came to the studio for a rehearsal. Why didn't you bring your script and notes? Well, I was under the impression that we wouldn't be able to rehearse anything. Why? There was a murder after all. Who could think of rehearsing after that? Oh, yeah, I guess. Very well, Miss Vasquez. Please continue.
Objection!
Oh, shit. Your Honor, I have an objection to the witness's last statement. Huh? Is this nigga... Hold on. Is Edgeworth gonna try to, like... He know he's cooked, and he know I'm about to solve this shit. Is he gonna try to solve it before me so he can just get some win, some type of credit? Bro, ain't no way, bro. Think. This nigga trying to show me up, and his witness, by the way. Miss Vasquez says she didn't bring the script because there wouldn't be a rehearsal. Don't you see what that means? She wouldn't have had. She would have had to know about the murder before going to the Studio One. Okay. Touche. I was on to something completely different. Order. Mr. Edgeworth. What you have just said is a reasonable observation. However, I find it hard to understand why the prosecution would make such a move. Or are you thinking of a career change to defense? I appreciate the concern, Your Honor. I will stand by my statement, however, regardless of how the court may seize. Regardless of how the court sees my role here. Now, Miss Vasquez, do you have an explanation? I can't believe Edgeworth is helping me. So the prosecution is in cahoots with the defense. What kind of court is this? No matter. I think you misunderstood me. I had a perfectly good reason to believe there would be no rehearsal. Very well. The witness will change her testimony to reflect this reason. I knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so I left him behind. Okay. Okay, let me read this before getting on my little tangent. I was with Silent over when they found a body. Okay, nothing wrong with that. The assistant was there too. Only Powers was absent. Okay. I immediately called the police, then Powers showed up. Okay. Security lady Obag was quite agitated, pointing out at Powers, saying he did it. Alright. She asked to be left out of the proceedings. She went back to the trailer to get her script and direction notes. She knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scene. So she left him. Wait, she knew that Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so she left it behind. He asked about that. How did you know about the injury? How did I know? Sal. He told me. Sal, the director. Ooh, I'm gonna ask her some questions though before I even continue with this. What time was that? We were to meet at 5 for the rehearsal. So I say it was then. When exactly did you and Mr. Manella arrive at the studio? About 10 minutes before. I wasn't stuffing any bodies in the costumes, mind you. Let's go. Where were the other employees when you got to the studio? They weren't there yet. Well, then you could have put Hammer in that costume with Salmonella's help. Oh, what did I just say? Did I not just say I wasn't stuffing any bodies in costumes? You shouldn't try to listen. You should try to listen to what people are saying, boy. Man, I don't give a fuck what you said. The witness will continue her testimony. Man, watch out, bro. She knew Hammer was injured and couldn't do any action scenes, so she left him behind. Would that imply that at 2 she knew he was injured? So meaning she saw him earlier? Yep. There we go. You knew that the Hammer was you knew that Hammer was injured. Don't you think that's a little funny? I mean, it was the Steel Samurai who was injured. It was Will Powers, aka Wolverine, aka Logan, with the claws. What? Mr. Wright, explain yourself. Yes, Mr. Hammer is dragging his leg in this photo. But that's because he was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Pretending? One person was injured in the run-through that morning. That person was Mr. Powers, not Mr. Hammer. Now, why did you think it was Mr. Hammer who was injured? I already said it was Sal who told me. That's right, he must have gotten it wrong. Nah. Mr. Manella was at the run-through that morning, so he would have knew. Yep, he would have knew. Why would he tell you the wrong person? Miss Vasquez? You saw Hammer limping. Yep. Actually, you didn't hear anything from Mr. Manella. You saw him with your own eyes, buddy. You're a fraud. Yes, but wasn't it Mr. Powers who was injured? Yes. Judge, are you listening? Mr. Hammer was dragging his leg too. He was pretending to be Mr. Powers. Ah. And when was he doing this? Well, it would have to been after he put the steel suit on and went to Studio 2 where he was murdered. Exactly. Mrs. Vasquez, you met him, didn't you? You saw the Steel Samurai limping. And Mr. Hammer was in that samurai suit. That's why you were confused. That's why you thought it was Mr. Hammer who had been injured that morning. Order. God damn it. I will have some fucking order. Witness. Can you refute this claim? Oh, see, I thought you wasn't gonna crash out, but you still gonna crash out. That's all good. That's all good. Everybody else do. You feel me? We just put in so much work that it has to happen. Y'all gotta crash out. Yeah, let's see you sneak out of this one, Vasquez. You gonna get your mafia goons on me? You gonna have that nigga clutch it again? Very well. I have a question for you. That a real kill is always so persistent. Why in the world would I want Mr. Hammer dead? Nigga, I don't know. We gonna figure that out, because you obviously got some shit. Yes, he's fallen on hard times, but he was a star. Had nothing to gain from his death. Nothing. Yes, you would need a motive. Why would she have killed the victim? If there is a reason, it is unclear to this court. Does the defense have anything to say on the matter? In other words, could you prove she had a motive? Of course I can prove it. I'm him there. Okay, I have proof, and I'll show it to you. I present to the court evidence as to Miss Vasquez's motive in this murder is because this, right? Alright, what the hell else would it be? Yeah. This is my proof. This is the photo from before. This photo reveals the motive in this murder. I'm right, aren't I, Miss Vasquez? 5 years ago, Mr. Hammer was at the height of his fame. With D. Vasquez's help, a terrible accident was swept under the carpet. Yeah, she's right there, looking crazy. She probably did her damn self. Ladies and gentlemen, the case currently up for trial. It began on that day, 5 years ago. Ironically enough, that accident precipitated Mr. Hammer's fall. His fall from stardom. His guilt weighed him down, no doubt. However, you, D. Vasquez, used Mr. Hammer. You made him work for you, for petty change. Bringing us to the present day, and Mr. Hammer's last role as the evil... Yo, you feel me? I see what you're trying to do, Edwards, but hey, this little duo we got going on, I fuck with it a little bit. But, you know, you finna fuck this up after this trial, because I already know what you want, bro. Yes, undoubtedly, it was a constant source of shame for the ex-star. One moment, Mr. Wright. We are talking about motives here, yet you have only talked about Mr. Hammer. It almost seems as if it was Mr. Hammer who have killed these Vasquez and not the other way around. What motive would Miss Vasquez have? Yes, that's right. According to what you say, I would have no reason to kill Hammer. He was a good source of income for me. And I never get rid of useful men. It's a policy of mine. Mr. Wright, please explain Miss Vasquez's motive for this. Bet, I'm gonna show you. Allow me to present to evidence. The reason she did this, based off of my evidence, shit. I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of lost. Okay, why did she do this? Cause he was falling off. So she wasn't making that much money. No way y'all are about to make me use... Okay. There's either two things here. One, they're gonna make me use this photo again, which would be absurd and top tier hoe, considering I have 2 fucking lives left. Or it's because of this photo. I'm assuming he maybe came to confront her, which was this. I'm pretty sure this is the photo, right? He came to confront her about whatever. Maybe like, nigga, you ain't about to keep control of my life. You fucked up my life. You ain't about to be controlling me. We about to duke it out, or whatever the fuck he did. And then that's when she was like, nigga, fuck you. Pushed him. He died. All right. That's a possibility. I'm gonna go with this one. This is my gut. This is my proof. And this tells us why Miss Vasquez wanted to kill Mr. Hammer. I say all the proofs the defense attorney has completely lost his marbles. Okay, that is not it. We have one life. This is not good. What else says she had no motive? Because nigga, I'm maybe she didn't have no motive. She had no motive, Your Honor. What's that now? It was Mr. Hammer who was out for blood. Yes. Okay, that's what I was thinking. It's just I had to choose the other option. Like, this game tends to like make you pick something sometimes, so that's why I was like, all Miss Vasquez did was push him off the stairs in self-defense. Self-defense. That means she's good. What's that now? It's simple. Mr. Hammer was intending to kill Miss Vasquez. What? What? Your Honor, Jack Hammer drugged Mr. Powers with sleeping pills. Yeah, which is crazy. Like, I was looking thinking, like, nigga, how you drugging niggas out here? Like, what type of shit? That's why, nigga, yeah, I can say you a victim, but like, you out here drugging niggas, bro? Jack Hammer snuck into the dressing room and stole the samurai suit. Jack Hammer wore the costume to fool the security lady into thinking he was Powers. Then Jack Hammer made his way to the trailer. And for what purpose, you ask? To kill D. Vasquez, who has so cruelly taken advantage of him after all these years. See, that's what I was on. That's what I was on. But high key, if you win self-defense, you should be good, right? Am I tripping? So you did do it, didn't you? Yes. I am guilty. It was me. Someone call an ambulance! There's blood everywhere! We're too late! Ah, Miss Vasquez! What? What happened here? Manuel fell from the trailer stairs. Manuel! Miss Vasquez, please try to remain calm. No, how could this... It was an accident. Mr. Hammer was doing an action scene and... No, Manuel, my nigga, Manuel. Don't touch him, Miss Vasquez. No. Please don't die. Please. RP my nigga Manuel, man. Congratulations, Mr. Wright. I lose again. So that's what I was thinking. I was thinking he was running up for smoke. I just almost fucked that up by trying to provide evidence that I didn't have. Man, we learned things for this game, bro. Sometimes the right option is to not have evidence. Mr. Edgeworth, where's D Vasquez? In the waiting lobby, Your Honor, as calm and collective as ever. I see you. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? It appears you have brought about yet another miracle. You know, we do this. Shout out my family. Shout out Maya. Shout out Mia. Edgeworth. No, I'm not shouting you out, bro. Not yet. I thank you, Your Honor. I think not, Your Honor. Will Powers was innocent. That he should be found so is not... What? That he should be found so is only natural, not a miracle. Bro, this nigga trying to discredit me. This is what I'm saying, bro. Watch out, bro. Yes, you're right. Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, aka Wolverine, not guilty. Woo! Everybody turn up, feel me? My nigga Wolverine free. That is all. This court is adjourned. Ooh-wee. We didn't did it, man. That was a long ass trial, bro. I ain't gonna lie, but it was a great trial though. Great twist. Long as fuck though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what to say. Thank you so much. I'm just glad you're okay, man. Yes, but it's sad. I know that Mr. Hammer stole my costume. It's bad enough that he wanted to kill Miss Vasquez. But to think that he tried to frame me for the murder, it makes me sad. Tell me why, Mr. Wright. Uh-huh. Tell me. I like a therapist to you, bro. I just busted my ass, nigga. Getting you out, feel me? My eyes red. I'm tired as hell now. I'm trying to pass out. You want me to, man? Why did Mr. Hammer want to blame me? Let me show you some evidence. Well, this is what I think. Mr. Hammer wanted to put the blame on you because... Should I show him the picture? Sorry? What does that mean? Yeah, what does that mean, Maya? Nick, you know what? You know that problem of yours? That problem where you present evidence that makes no sense. Okay, bro. I'm cool and I ain't got nothing. I'm not doing that no more. They low-key hold me. They low-key called me out again. Like, nigga, you just sat here and said that sometimes you don't need to present evidence. You gonna do it again. I got you, Ace Attorney. My fault. Congratulations, WP. Oh. Thanks to you, I'll be able to don the steel samurai outfit once more. Wait, so is Vasquez not locked up then? I mean, it was self-defense. Why does she even do all that if it was fucking self-defense? I can't wait to get back into that sweaty costume. And is something wrong? No, of course not. You just look like somebody. Nick Edgeworth. Wait, what you looking at, bro? Say something, right? I'm not good at small talk. Huh? Nigga, you walked up to me, bro. Watch out, bro. What? That was too bad, Edgeworth. You don't waste any time gloating, do you? No, I really want to thank you. Vasquez would have gotten away with it if you hadn't stepped in. Pleased to meet you. I'm Powers. Edgeworth. I'm a big fan of your work, Mr. Powers. Liar. Right. I must say, I hadn't expected to meet you again after all these years. Meet again? However, in retrospect, it would have been better had we not met. Thanks to you, I am saddled with unnecessary feelings. Unnecessary feelings? Yes, unease and uncertainty. Aren't those kind of necessary? They only serve to get in my way. You listen to me, Phoenix Wright. Don't ever show your face in front of me again. That's what I came here to tell you. Okay, bro. Whatever, bro. Do your thing, bro. But understand that you came here to walk to me. You feel me? Like, I ain't came to talk to you. You came to talk to me. Listen, everybody was hyping your name up, and you mad that I'm really out here doing it. And that's fine. Just step your game up, bro. Don't get mad at me. Mr. Wright. Was that guy your friend? What? Friends? As if. They're rivals. Rivals. Right, Nick? For now, we are, I guess. Huh? Why do I get the feeling I'm missing something? Come on, Nick, tell me. What's the deal with you and Edgeworth? Now, let me know, too. And so the curtain closed on another trial. I caused quite a stir by revealing an accident from 5 years ago. It was the talk of the town. Thankfully, Global Studios rethought its programming change. They went back to making kid shows again. Pink Princess. Nick! This is it! The new show starts today. You're gonna go watch it with me, right? I'll admit, I was kind of surprised. I didn't think they'd seriously go through with it. You have to buy trading cards too, okay? We have to trade with Cody and that assistant. Fine, I'll do it. Isn't it great that WP gets to play the lead again? I wonder if they'll show his real face this time. I don't know. He's already playing leads in some other movies. I don't think the world is ready for the real Will Powers. Ooh, the end. Okay. That's episode 3. We're on episode 4. Is that Magneto? That nigga looks devious. That nigga at the bottom, he looks high as a fucking kite, man. Okay, y'all, that is episode 3. Great trial. I don't know what happened to Vasquez. Like, I don't know if she was let off the hook or she went to jail. They didn't say she went to jail, so I'm assuming she got off the hook because it was self-defense. And again, I'm kind of confused why she didn't just admit it to begin with. But, yeah. That was a great trial, though. Great trial, though. If you want more Ace Attorney, make sure you like, subscribe, and I am out. Peace.